Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Market Monday. So today I have my last recycle store kit. I am going to try, when the weather gets better, I'm going to try and contact the people and see if they'll let me come to where they have it stored. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not, because I don't know if you can get through or if they just have everything packed solid. So for at this point in time, this is what I have for my mixed media kits. I do still have a few older kits left, and at some point I'll do something with those. And so I'll have a little bit. I do have a little bit left. I may just mix them all up and just sell them as just a grab bag, where you just, whatever fits in an envelope, that's what you get. So because there's only like one of these and two of those and that type of thing, so I can't really sell them as kits. And just because of the way that they're all different. So, but for this kit, we have these circles. They are sticky on one side, and the other side is kind of a foam rubber type thing. And there are 8 of these circles. So you can use these if you put them on a solid piece of cardboard. You can use them as stamps. You can cut them up into pieces and use them as stamps, because you take the sticky side and put it on the cardboard. And so you can use that for all different sorts of things. I have these little bits that are shaped like that red there, and they are sticky on both sides. So there is a bag full of those, and then there is a bag full of these little circles. These are kind of a foam rubber, and they are sticky on one side, and then the rubber on the other. Those also make nice little circle stamps. There's a little baggie of those. There's a baggie of my favorites here. These are sticky on both sides, but they're kind of rounded a little bit. So I use these to put glitter on, kind of like a little domed glitter dot. So there is a baggie full of those. Those are sticky on both sides, if I didn't say that. Then we have these velvet circles, and the velvet, there are 20 of those. And the velvet circles have this little kind of tab on them on 2 sides, and you can just cut those off if you want a perfect circle. I use these on the bottom of jars when I do decorative jars, and that way it doesn't, the bottom of the jar doesn't scratch your surface, and it just kind of finishes it off nicely. I have these little bits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 of these little chevrons, and I actually use these. I stick a skewer through them, and then I put a wooden ball on the top, and then something underneath for a body, or even just the skewer stuck into like a piece of wood, and then drape over fabric. And I use these to make little dolls, but they also make a nice chevron stamp. And so those could be used for whatever you can think of. And these recycle bits come from factories, and so they're just things that, there is no right or wrong way. There's nothing right to do with it, or special thing to do with it. It's whatever comes to your mind. We have these little circles, and these are just like a really soft foamy rubber. These are not sticky on either side, but you could glue them to a piece of cardboard and use them for stamps. And there's a whole nice size baggie of those. I use a lot of stamps, and I like to make my own. Then we have these tiny squares. These are double-sided sticky, and I think that they're gray inside. There's a little triangle in there because they're factory cut off. Sometimes they're a little bit of different sizes, or the little triangle's probably a little extra bit. And let's see what color these are. These are gray inside. I do like the colored double-sided sticky. It works nice when you're popping something up that's not white, because the white pop dots and stuff kind of show on the side of your card or your project, whatever you're doing. So that's what I like to use those for. We have, these are kind of like, they're not a cork. They are like a foam rubber. And so they're squishy. I like to put these in little decorative bottles, like as a cap. I don't think they would be waterproof unless you sealed them with something. And then there's also this size and shape, and those are also like a foam rubber. And the little tan ones, come in different sizes. So there's like the bigger size, and then there's a medium size, and there's a little tiny size. If I can get one of those up there where you can see it, there's a little tiny size there. So, and that's nice because that way they fit into different size bottles or different size openings. And then we have these double-sided stickies. Now this is a very odd shape, but I use these to cut up and use them to stick things down. And then these are black, and so that makes nice if you've got a really dark cardstock that you want to pop up a little bit, and you put that on there and it's just not as noticeable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 8 of those. So that's what we have in this kit for this week. And if you are interested, the kit is $20. That does include the shipping. And so I mail out on Thursday or Friday, depending on which day I get to town. And if you're interested, send me an email. My email address will be below. Don't make a comment on this video because the YouTube videos don't come in order, and it is first come, first serve. So just send me an email. I will let you know if I have any left. And if I do, you can send the money at that time. I do ask that you try and pay fairly promptly so that if someone else is waiting in line and you decide that you don't want it, you know, they're not waiting too long and we can get them taken care of before I mail them out. So this is this week's kit. Again, it's $20. That includes the shipping. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by. Next week's kit's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to maybe try, and try is the operative word here, to do kits with a video that comes after the kits are published on Mondays, and to show you things that I do with the kit. And so I'm working on that one right now. So this is this week's kit. Again, if you're interested, just send me an email. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.